Hi, I'm Sharon White, and welcome to our meditation tonight. I would like to welcome the people that have had some input in the topic for tonight. I like to do a different meditation each week and just channel what's coming through for me. And the topic of this one is on positive thoughts. And positive thoughts are just so powerful in our life. And if we're not thinking positive thoughts, we attract negative things to us, and negative health and negative relationships. And there's so many different things that in different areas in our life where if we're thinking in a negative way, we attract negative things to us. So the areas I've just written down here, Sumit, we might want to look at today. And in our spare time, what do we do in our spare time? Are we giving ourselves time to to relax and to go and have fun with our friends? What are some of the thoughts that we're having about our self-image? Are they positive or are they negative? What about our career, or if we're in a job, what do we feel about that? Our finances, are we attracting abundance to us, or are we pushing money away through our thoughts? Our health, have we got a healthy body, or are we attracting disease in our body because of our thinking? Our friends and our social life. This can all have an impact. Our thoughts can have an impact on all of these things. Our family as well. We can never. You don't pick your family, but you can kind of choose to send them love and have loving thoughts towards them, even if they aren't necessarily loving towards you. Love, what's your relationships like? Spirituality, are you connected? Are you giving yourself time to connect to the universe? And are you contributing to the world? All of these things can have a factor, and the way that we think has a factor as well. So I'm just waiting for some people to get into the room before I start the meditation. So the meditation will be primarily talking about or going through positive thinking, and we'll pick maybe one or two areas of these. So I'm just going to go through it now for people that are just coming in the room. So we're just going to go through these and pick maybe one thing, one area in your life where you really want to think more positive. Basically, what happens in our brain is like a record, and we have neural pathways in our brain. And if we keep going over and over and over the same thing again, it's like a record that goes around and around. And actually, if we start thinking negative thoughts, those negative thoughts get deeper and deeper and into our neural pathways, and it becomes easier and easier for us to think negative thoughts. It's just the same with positive as well. If we start thinking positive thoughts, we can regrow our neural pathways in our brain, and we can start a new record, and we can make those grooves deeper and deeper as well. So the trick is to catch our negative thinking and actually change it to a positive thought. So if you pick one of these topics that you would really like to focus on tonight, notice a negative thought that you might have about the topic, and we'll just during the meditation just change this topic. And so it will give you something to think about in the future moving forward, because with all of these things that we change, when we're changing neural pathways in our brain, they have to be repetitive. For years and years and years, we've been thinking these these negative thoughts, and these negative pathways have got deeper and deeper. And so we need to find a positive thought and a positive affirmation, and grow a new neural positive pathway. And then when we practice that, we start attracting the positive things into our life. So I'm going to go through again. So we've got relaxation, self-image, career, finance, health, friends or social, family, love, spirituality, and contribution. And just pick one of those things to take into your meditation tonight. And we'll start rewiring the brain. So when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in. And let it out. And take another nice deep breath in. breathing it out all the way. Just really concentrate on taking the nice deep breath in and letting it out. And just letting any thoughts from the day just come and go. While you're concentrating on your breathing, going in and going out. And as you take the nice next breath in, take it in and just hold for a few seconds. And then let it out. And a nice and deep breath in. Hold. And let it out. And as you're concentrating on your breath coming in and going out slowly, you're finding yourself relaxing deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper into relaxation. And notice the thoughts come into your head. Notice you might have some thoughts saying, I'm always going to have these negative thoughts. Or I'm not going to be able to stop these negative thoughts. Whatever's coming into your brain, just let that be. You've had years and years of negative thinking, and it's now time to change your thinking. To understand the structure of what's happening in your thinking and realize that you have a choice. It is in your power to change and let your thinking become more positive. So think now to those topics that I spoke of before. So of relaxation, self-image, career, finance, health, friends or your social life, your family, your love, spirituality, or your contribution to the world. Think about which topic you would like to change your thinking now. Take a nice deep breath in and pick one of those topics. And let one thought come to your mind. One thought that you think about this topic that you know is not serving you in your life right now. And know that your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and what you're thinking. So the more that you change your thinking, it becomes your reality. The more you change your thinking to a positive thought pattern, it becomes your reality. So what's the sentence that's coming up for you? What's the thought that is no longer serving you? Let that bubble up now. And take a nice deep breath. And imagine that record that you've been playing for maybe 10, 20, 30 years, where that negative thought about yourself or about your career or about your finances or about your family or about your love or about your connection to spirituality or whatever that thing is for you. Imagine that record that has those really, really deep grooves in it. And you've made that thought pattern. And knowing that you can now change that thought pattern. So what I wonder now, if you could change that thought pattern, how could you change that to a more positive thought about your health, about your career, or about your finances? How can you reframe that thought that you had that has not served you in your life until now to a more positive way of looking? How can you reframe it in a positive way that we can put it on a new record and you can replay that over and over and over to regrow those new neural pathways in your brain? Taking a nice deep breath in and just let whatever comes come. How can you frame it positively so that you're thinking in a positive way? So if you think about finances, and you've always said, I don't deserve that. Maybe I do deserve. I am worthy. I attract abundance. So we've all heard of positive affirmations before. So what positive affirmations can we say that might change our thinking around the thing that's been blocking us in the past? What can we do in order to think more positively? Taking a nice deep breath in and out. If you're thinking about love, maybe the same words, I'm not worthy, I'm unlovable. How can you change those words to think differently, to be differently? I do accept love. This part of me is worthy of love. If you don't yet think that you're fully worthy of love, think of one thing, that one part of you. Are you a giving person? Are you a nurturing person? Love that part of you and grow that part of you. Focus on that part of you. If it all seems like it's too much right now, to change your thinking from one to the other right now, think of parts of you that can change. Taking a nice deep breath in. And see that old thought pattern on that old record that you used to think. And imagine that record now on the old record player and pick that up and smash it. Smash that old record player, that negative thinking, that negative pattern that you used to have, and smash it. And you might have to get out a hammer, or you might have to get out a saw and saw it in half, or however you need to smash that pattern. See that old thought pattern disintegrating now, knowing that you have a new way of thinking, knowing that you can reframe it in the positive, knowing that if you can't accept the whole of the new as truth, you can accept part of it. There's a part of you that is worthy. There is part of you that can see positive. There is part of you that wants to move forward now. And there's part of you that can see the new thought patterns rewriting itself on the new record now. So imagine a new record in front of you. And as you say this new thing over and over again to yourself, this new thought pattern that you've got, it's rewriting itself on your record right now in front of your eyes. I am worthy. I am lovable. I attract the thing that you want. And imagine that. And as you see that record getting deeper and deeper and deeper, it's easier and easier for you to start accepting it, for the cells in your body to start accepting this affirmation that you tell yourself. And the more you tell yourself and the more you play that new record, the deeper and deeper embedded in you is this new positive affirmation, this new way of thinking, this new way of being. And just let that happen now. Just feel what it feels like, knowing that that old negative thinking has gone now, and replacing it with this new way of thinking, this new positive affirmation, and feel the excitement and feel the joy and feel the movement forward that you now have in your life with this new positive way of thinking. What is your new affirmation? Say it out loud. Or if people are around, whisper it to yourself. Whisper it. And how does that feel? How does that feel knowing that you have this new affirmation, this new way of thinking? Letting go of the old, bringing in the new. And you can do this in all of the areas of your life. You may have picked one during this meditation, but you can do this whether it's in your relaxation and recreation, or with your self-image, or your career, or in your finances, or in your health, your friends and your social life, or with your family, or in your love life, or your spirituality and your feeling connected, or your contribution. In whatever area of your life, you can adapt this new way of thinking. You can see the old record players in all of those areas, and you can hear all of the old negative words that you used to say to yourself. And you now have a way of focusing on one of those records and rewiring the neural pathway in your brain to a new record, a new way of thinking. Because as I said at the beginning of this meditation, your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and what you're thinking. So when you think this enough, your brain will believe it. Your neural pathway will believe it. Your cells in your body will believe it. Your vibration will believe it. And you will start attracting the things that you want, the positive things that you want in your life. And it's easy as doing this, and you do this daily. Pick one new thing. You can either pick one old thing and keep going and going and going until it's embedded in you, or you can pick one new thing. It's entirely up to you. This is your choice. But this is a beautiful tool that you've got now, where you can change your thinking, and you can change your thinking in an instant. So imagine now you've got your new thoughts about yourself, about your new life. What joyful emotion can you attach to that record? What type of music would that be? Would it be pop music? Would it be relaxation music? What would it be that when you listen to this positive affirmation, this positive new thought that you've got, when you see it playing out on the record, what's the sounds that you're hearing? Is it birds chirping? Is it the sea? Is it relaxation music? Whatever it is for you, just enhance that record now. Feel the vibrations in your body dancing with this new positive way of thinking. Letting go of the old and looking forward to the new positive you. You can do this every moment of every day. Whenever you hear a negative thought in your brain, you can just say, I'm not choosing that. I am choosing the new way. And consciously see that old record break. Break the old record and see a new one beginning, a new dance happening. A new positive future, a new positive you in all of these aspects of your life. And it might be that you do this every morning when you wake up. As soon as you wake up, it only takes a few minutes. Think of the positive thought for the day that you will think of yourself in any of those areas, and keep that one thought for the day and keep playing it and playing it and playing it. And the more you play it, the more vibrations that you feel, the more positive that you feel, the more tingling that you feel in your body, and the more your brain and your subconscious mind takes that on board. So as you're doing that now and feeling more positive, how is your body feeling differently now? Are you feeling vibrations in your toes? Are you feeling vibrations in your legs, in your hands? Do you feel like you want to jump? How is your thinking changing compared to at the beginning here, at the beginning of the meditation, when we were talking about those negative feelings and we've replaced them with this new way of thinking and being? And you've got this new tool that you can use, and you can use it daily, and you can use it whenever you like. Whenever you feel an old pathway opening up, you can just close that, smash it, whatever you want, however you want to close that down. Scratch the record on that record player and start a new way of thinking. And every time you hear that new way of thinking, you feel the music. You feel the music that brings joy to your heart. You feel the music that makes you happy. You feel the music that is going to bring that vibration of what you want into your life. Because you do deserve it. Think of an area in your life where you help others. Think of an area where you are just so amazing. We all have this area in our life where we are just so amazing. And imagine giving yourself this beautiful tool to that part of you, that part that is so worthy of having positive thoughts and changing their life for the positive. Taking a nice deep breath in and letting that suffuse every cell in your body, knowing that you have this tool now, this tool to change your life, to change your thinking, to change every area of your life. And you can do one at a time. And when you've mastered that one, you can pick another one, and another one, and another one. And very soon, all of the records in your record collection are going to be positive, joyful songs. Getting rid of the old and replacing it with a new collection and a new you. How does that feel now? How does that feel knowing you've got this new you, this new collection of you? And now you have this new collection, you have this new record shop, and this new record shop is just full of positive vibes, and it's full of positive dance music or relaxation music or whatever you want in that shop, and you have access to all of these things. You might have a section of relaxation, a section of positive vibes, and a section of feeling alert, or a section of feeling fun. And you can go to your shop and you can pick the record and you can pick the thought that you want, and you can put that on for however long you want. And you can allow your mind to do this automatically, to start picking the thoughts that you want, to start picking the beautiful, positive things that you want in your life, to get you in the vibration. Music is a great way of getting you into that vibration, of attracting the things that you want. And applying the thought patterns and the positive affirmations to the music and letting that suffuse every cell in your body is a way of getting really high vibration quickly. So let that happen now. See your one thought that you've changed today in this meditation, and just enhance the music. Make it louder. Make it more give it more heartbeat. However you want to feel, make that feeling 10 times more now. Are you feeling joy? Are you feeling abundant? Are you feeling content? Are you feeling love? Are you feeling self-love? Are you feeling worthy? Are you feeling like you can just attract the right thoughts right here, right now? And knowing that these positive thoughts can come to you whenever you like. And you can choose to have them all the time. You can choose to have positive thoughts coming through your record store. And you can choose the music that you like, and you can choose the vibration that you like. And you can choose the area that you want to work on using this technique. So feel your body buzzing now. Feel the new positive way of thinking. Know that you can change your thinking. Know that you can be the master of your own universe. You can attract this thing that you want. You have it. You know it. Feel your body. Your body is telling you now, yes, I can feel the vibration. And give a commitment to yourself to practice this daily, because in the past you did used to practice those negative thoughts on a daily basis. So to make these new positive vibrational records much more embedded, we need to practice and practice and practice. But the beautiful thing is we're enjoying it. The music is amazing. It's making us feel like we want to dance. It's giving us lots of joy. And so we want to put this record on more and more because it makes us feel good. So rest here. You may even feel like dancing. You may feel like moving your body. get that vibration in, get that positive thinking in. And know that you now have this tool to be able to change your life when you want it. Because you're worth it. You're so worth it. Taking a nice deep breath in. And letting it out. Another nice deep breath in. And letting it out. And thanking your mind for playing with you today. Whenever we're doing healing, whenever we are changing things, it can be fun, it can be joyful. And you now have a tool that you can use on a daily basis, on a moment basis. Whenever you feel like a negative thought is coming in, you can break that record, you can break that thought and change it to a more positive way of reframing that. So when you are reframing, it's always really good to have a positive way of saying things. So I am feeling a positive affirmation because, and so for instance, I am feeling joy because I've just done a beautiful meditation and I've got some beautiful people in the room here, and I'm feeling amazing because they've joined me in this, and we have a beautiful group energy where we are reframing our positive thoughts together. And that makes me feel great. And so when we're changing positive thoughts, we need to reframe it in a way where we feel great. And when we feel great, we will do it over and over and over and over. So just remember this technique and just take a nice deep breath in and let it out, and open your eyes when you're ready and come back into the room. And we've only got another couple of minutes here, but if anyone's in the room and they'd like to share how they feel after doing this meditation, there's lots that we need to do when we're looking at changing our thoughts and, you know, rewiring our subconscious mind and our brain. But this is a really easy visualization that we can do. And as I said, the brain doesn't know the difference between reality and what we're thinking. So if we think something positive over and over and over, and we actually start raising our vibration and feeling that in our body, then that's when change happens. So we're nearly out of time. So thank you for you guys. You might feel so relaxed that you don't want to talk, but at the moment, but if in the future you'd like to let me know how you go with this meditation, I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you, Sharon. Sharon is in the room tonight and she gave me the topic. So I hope you enjoyed this meditation, because it was for you, with your intention, as well as everyone else who's going to be listening to this. And I will see you again next week. Now, if anyone has a topic that they would like to put forward to next week, I would love that. Thank you, Sharon. I hope very tired means I've relaxed you and you can go home and have a nice relax now. So positive thoughts, you know, that's the way to go to change our life. So I'm going to leave you with that. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being in the room with me tonight. Bye.